All honor the skill, all honor the mindset, right? But a comrade made a comment on the previous post, the old ass nigga one. It was like, man, this shit should go viral, right? Because the youth need to hear this. I'll honor that. That's why I'm throwing it out there. That's how my first tool was up. It was a message, the right message, right? But today, this one, this the one that I think they really need to hear though. Today's topic be demon time. You see how everybody be rapping and talking about that demon time shit? Watch this. We talking about real demon time, right? So imagine they say, man, come on in, all you savages and all you shooters and hitters and shit, and you do it. Sit them down at the round table, and they bring your plates out, right? Like you hear stories on the deep and dark web and shit, what they were doing to children and females down there, right? They bring your plates out, you got your cup and shit, right? But in your cup, you hear me? It ain't like that wine Jesus was sharing around the table with his disciples. In this cup, we got what you call adrenochrome. Yeah, nigga, we got adrenochrome in there. You hear me? Real vampire shit, straight blood. You hear me? We gonna sip on that a little bit, like the Catholics and all that. You feel me? But on your plate, like the Rock them say how we eat children and all that. You got a little baby leg, like, you know, Pepsi be putting in the products and shit, taking the fetuses and all that. Got a little baby head, little baby arm and shit. They got it diced up with a little rice and shit. It's a delicacy. Right? The Chinese say, right? But this your dinner right here. This demon time, nigga. When they bring you in the room and it come down like Allie Carter say, on Allie Carter, where's Allie Carter? When she was telling you, give you the breakdown about the cartel and shit, what they doing underground with those children, raping those children. You hear me? Like they hear the ribs crack. I know this shit rated R. Let me get my disclaimer in. Educational purposes only. All the shit that I'm speaking is documented. Right? So when they bring you in there and bring you in the room and they let you watch, like that racist ass Ryan Garcia was talking about at Bohemian Grove, there's a real picture out there with a little black boy tied down to a stake finna be burned. This is a real leaked picture from Bohemian Grove. This is demon time. This real evil shit. See that riding by shooting bullet shits and all that, man, that's different. We talking about the cartel. If it was gang against cartel, who you think would win? Nigga, I ain't cutting off no heads. I might run up and gun a bit down. I ain't getting messy like that. Nigga, nigga, I ain't finna fuck up my Air Forces and all that. Real demon time. You hear me? Like when they invite you out to the parties, the white parties and shit. Like when Jay-Z was out there with Miss Maria. Remember Maria? When he was doing the video dancing with her, looking in the eyes and shit. That's Maria, Santeria Queen. What she do, she make cakes and shit, right? She make cakes like a real body. She make cakes like that. But throughout this cake, she take her menstrual blood and flood it throughout the cake. It's cooked within the cake. Everybody in the party know this. This is a ritual that she do. They pay 50 to 75K to get into these type parties. Beyonce there, Oprah there, Jay-Z there. You got to be of high stature to get into the real demon parties. But look at them. Their pants ain't hanging down. They ain't got no blicks on them. And they doing real demon shit. You hear me? Think about it when you say you're a demon, nigga. Cause don't get locked up and say, man, pray for me. Or say, oh, thank God it's been the best birthday ever. No, nigga, you praying to the wrong entity. You hear me? So I say that to say this. That's like with that Diddy shit. Which one of y'all niggas prepared to take that like what Meek did? Take that. And you listen to the tape. He said, yeah, take this ass, nigga. That's what he's saying. It sounded like Meek Mill, though. It do sound like him. You hear me? But I'm talking about real demon time like this, right? Think about this shit, what I'm finna say. Think about this, right? You'll see, like back there, you got one of those rainbow flags, right, for the gay community and shit, right? They empower that shit, right? Think about this, what I'm finna say. You see so many niggas out here, right? They go against that community. But what you gotta question though, think about this. You see the Young Thugs, you see Young Buck, you see the Lil J situation from Chicago, right? These savages, gangsters on wax and on the streets. But as soon as the gavel slams and they say life, like they told Eddie and Martin, life. Soon as you get behind this gate, all that shit that you was ridiculing, belittling, and taking shots at that community is accepted in here. Y'all accept it. All y'all gangbangers, like what OG Percy say, it was Crips in here, nigga, laying up with other men, such and such, this and that there. You hear me? This is what they was doing. So as soon as you get behind the gates, how is this acceptable? If within the streets you say no way in hell, how can you get an erection from looking at another man just because they had you in a cell, nigga, for years? Sex, nigga. So all y'all niggas consume. Y'all ain't no different than the opposition. And then when you say, when the pedophile come in there for raping kids, whatever the case may be, yeah, he the worst one, okay, cool, no problem. But you'll see little white kids, little young boys come in that bitch, we hear stories and all that. They ain't got no cases like that. They ain't got no backup. And what y'all do? Y'all rape them. Y'all rape them. You do the same shit the pedophiles do on the streets. You hear me? So how could you let supremacy? You hear me? How could you let supremacy override your motherfucking manhood, nigga? As soon as you get in the gate, this the lifestyle. This is what go on in here, so we accept it. But on the streets, you walk around shooting units and shit, trying to be tough to the next nigga, running from the motherfucking police, such and such, ducking and dodging, ducking the real ops. But as soon as you get in that shit, you accept all this whole shit. That's the new world, right? So question all these niggas you see out here that's standing on business that you think. The little J's and shit. All these niggas that you think. As soon as they catch a motherfucking life sentence such and such, here they is. They in there. You feel me? Tasting the rainbow. Ain't that a bitch? Demon time, nigga. Real motherfucking demon time, nigga. You hear me? So when you sign up for this shit, that's what come with it. You gotta understand what you involved in. You hear me? You gotta understand what you involved in, and you been manipulated. Y'all out here emptying the whole clip, shooting niggas in the motherfucking faces and shit, just straight disrespect, shooting up visuals, shooting mothers. Y'all think y'all demons. You think that's demonic. You have no idea what genocide is. Like I said up there in Chicago with those black face masks and shit, like when they making in motherfucking Hollywood, and you thinking all these motherfucking gang shootings coming from y'all. Real demon time. Flint, nigga. You hear me? Contaminating the water. Killing off the whole motherfucking population, the whole community. Real demon time, nigga. ATL, infecting the water. All these motherfuckers coming out homosexual now. All this shit is in the counts. Real demon time, nigga. You hear me? Real motherfucking demon time. But y'all out here hollering and really think that's what you standing on. But I tell you this, Baphomet, the man with the goat head, with the breast and all that, that's balance. That's essential. You're going to need the higher in the lower self, but you can't let the other one override one. It's balance, bro. So you're going to need that demon time in case when the bitch kick in your door, you hear me, to protect the household. You're going to need that energy. You feel me? To go out here and stand for justice, revolution. That lower energy, defense. You're going to need that. See, y'all get that misconstrued. You got to know when to utilize that, when to go and to stand down. That's all it is. You hear me? You don't even know your enemy. You hear me? You don't know your enemy for shit today. You don't know who the true ops is. I was looking at one of them motherfuckers in the eyes and I said, you know what the American dream is, white folks? White folks that feel like they really got a voice out here. White folks that get out here and have motherfuckers feeling like we are segregated because you see them out here with the boats and they be on the other side of town and all that shit and they get them a couple of coins. But Epstein them different. Epstein them preying on them same little white girls that go to the motherfucking Catholic schools and shit, the private schools. You see it? Preying on them. Preying on the young boys and shit. Young white boys, white girls and shit. Jeff Dahmer, he liked his chocolate. Real demon time. So which one of you little savages out here a real demon? Which one of you savages illuminated mindset? You hear me? Could go into the eyes wide shut party to make it out. Demon time. Puff Daddy, demon time. You hear me? This type shit. Y'all don't even understand, like MK Ultra. Demon time. Real shit. Y'all have no idea what you involved in, bro. I just wanted to come out there and point that out to you. When you saying I'm a demon, I'm demonic, I'm evil, are you sure? Until you get in that cell with this motherfucker who's 6'6", 6'7", killed his own mother, bust her head open, ate her motherfucking brains. You ain't got no blick in this bitch. You just got in this motherfucker. I ain't got my canteen up to get me no motherfucking shank, no sword, no nothing. Nah, I'm in here with a real motherfucking gargoyle, a real reptilian, a real shapeshifter. You hear me? Demon time. You hear me? That's all I'm saying, comrades. I want y'all to think outside the box when you playing around with that energy, when you playing around with voodoo. You hear me? Santeria, all that type shit blended in one. When you disrespecting the graveyards and all that type shit, disrespecting the dead, that's energy. Like I said before, death is inevitable. It's inevitable. You're gonna go. That's the only guarantee you got, right? So show a little more respect. You hear me? To the elements of the world. Show a little more respect to the auras, to the dimensions, to the gods, to the galactic. Show a little more respect. You feel me? And see what you get out of that. Instead of just setting yourself up, putting yourself in the corner, man, for failure. You hear me? Because they utilizing your demonic energy. Gaining more power. You feel me? Then we sit out here and we talk about who gonna do, what they gonna do, who's really in power, such and such. What they waiting on. I said it again. Balenciaga didn't make not one arrest. 72 motherfucking workers at Disneyland. This place is designed for children. But if I go try to get a job, y'all want to pull up my motherfucking background. How did 70-something motherfuckers get in here? You hear me? With children at Chuck E. Cheese, all kinds of shit. Comet. You hear me? Comet Pizza Gate. All this type shit here. Not one arrest made. Not one arrest made. Balenciaga, not one arrest made. Again, Kyrie posted up some bullshit. They was outing him. ADL. Okay. Balenciaga, the type of shit that he was posting up, promoting, went right over their heads. You know why? This is the true nature of the land. Demons. That's what we do. Racism. KKK, Nazi shit. Look at the history of it. What did they know to do? What did they do to your ancestors? But then again, they'll tell you the 50th anniversary, such and such, of the Klan. They keep it going. What are their actions? But jihad and all them, right? But behind their actions, we out there. But we'll let that be. So again, when it come back to the Trump shooting, home in the roost. Great again, motherfucker. Demon time. Wildlife. Everybody get it. You hear me? I just want y'all to think about that. Understand what you standing for out here. Because in the end, righteousness wins. If it was just that powerful, right? Or if they was winning, it'd be all kind of chaos out here. Peace, love overrides everything. We've been winning, unity. But what they promote, that's what get them power, what you feed into. You hear me? Righteousness, win in the end, always. Remember that. Alright? Stand on that. Stand for something or fall for any motherfucking thing. Stay up, say dangerous, infinite. I just want to come through and drop this jewel. But y'all overstand the higher and the lower self. Baphomet. Overstand that.